Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to go over how to manage Revit views. But first, we need to address what exactly a view is. In Revit, views are like channels. When you create a plan, you can look at it from a variety of directions. From the elevation view, from the left or right, you can look at it from the front or the back. You can look at your view from the top, which is called the roof view, or you can look at it from the bottom, which is called the floor view. In addition, you can create slices, which Revit calls sectional view, which lets you look at your plan in a cross-section. All of these are possible views within your Revit plan, and all of them are available from the project browser, which is in the lower left-hand corner of my screen. You also have access to all of these views through the visibility bar, which lies at the bottom of your screen directly below your view pane. Our current view has a 1:100 ratio, but you can adjust that by clicking on the ratio button and setting the proportion to whatever you want. In addition to controlling from where you look and how far away you look, you can adjust how much detail is visible in your plan by clicking on the Detail Level button right next to the ratio. If you click on that button, you'll be given three options: Coarse, Medium, and Fine, that let you decide how much detail you want to see in your view pane. If you, for instance, click on Coarse, you'll see all the objects and elements in your plan as just single lines. If you choose Fine, which is what we have selected right now, you'll be able to see more detail in the individual elements that make up your plan. The level of detail that you choose to view in your plan is totally up to you, depending on how realistic or abstract you want your design to be. Another option is the visual style of your view, which is right next to the Detail button. This button will let you change the overall style of your view, such as wireframe, realistic, or others, depending on the needs of your project. It's worth reiterating again that all of these things are just purely what your plan looks like. It doesn't change how it functions. It's entirely up to you and the needs of your project, how you want it to look. The next two buttons are for solar studies and shadow effects. The next two after that are for crop view and for crop box. And then the button to the right of that is to temporarily hide or isolate elements. Now we'll go over all of these in greater detail in the next video. I just wanted to introduce them to you here. Alright, so far we've only talked about how to modify and set up the view that you're in. Next, I want to show you how to create a particular view. If you look in the lower left-hand part of the screen, you'll see the project browser, which contains all the different views for your project. You can arrange these views in any way that you want. In order to do that, all you have to do is go to the Views option at the top of the project browser, right-click, and select Browser Organization. A pop-up menu will appear that lets you select how you want your project browser arranged. For this lesson, we're going to go with Type Discipline. Click the checkbox and then click OK. Now you'll see that in the project browser, all of our different views have been arranged, either by type or by discipline, just as we selected. To find out what type or discipline a particular element belongs to, you can click on it and then go to the Properties window. It will show you all the information that you need. In this case, our Properties window shows the properties of our view, and our view discipline, as you can see, is electrical. If you scroll a little further down, you'll see the sub-discipline for our view, which in this case is power. Disciplines and sub-disciplines are extremely useful when you want to tailor your view to one particular aspect of your project or plan. But what if you want to create your own custom view? To do that, go to the View tab at the top of the screen. From there, you have the option of choosing the particular view that you want by clicking on the Plan Views drop-down menu. So if you go ahead and click that drop-down menu, you can choose floor plans, area plans, whatever you want. So let's review. In this lesson, we discussed what exactly views are in Revit, as well as how to sort and organize your views within the project browser, as well as different ways to control visibility within your view. Finally, we introduced you to how to create new views.